Trade recap from today. Oh my god, today was weird. I'm surprised I took a trade, but I did. Okay, so coming into the day, we dropped 500 points from like overnight until basically overnight, which is never a good sign for good price action, right? We have this loads a DOL here and a DOL here, which is a 1 hour intermediate low. This is also New York session low. I was bearish towards this, right, at the start. Observing from this 15-minute, came down, created a leg, came up to this 30-minute gap, and also went down, and they got these two draws, which were 36 points, which is like 3 candles. Edged them, right? I'm thinking, okay, I want to take some sort of short. There was no continuation gap whatsoever to take shorts. So when we came down here, I was looking for like a 5-minute continuation. Oh shit, I'm getting called. Hold on. My bad. So as I was saying, this leg down, delivering from the 30-minute, which is like here. Delivering from the 30-minute, I'm looking for it to touch here. But then on the, the daily time frame, I see this fat ass rejection wick, right? This one here, rejected from that, created our own rejection wick. As you can see, we bottom ticked perfectly. Now, market doesn't move for many reasons. No, the market moves for many reasons. We edged these two draws here, we can't really see. We edged them, but we tipped this line, this faint grey line is the 50% line of this rejection wick. And we reacted off it. We reacted off bullishness. Then from that, we created a 5-minute rejection wick here, which we also reacted off. Okay, so now I was open to taking longs from that without mitigating these lows because we've proven that we're bullish. Okay. Yeah, so we came into this 5-minute, then we had 4 5-minute candles bullishness, right? Creating a 5-minute gap. Now the first entry here to this 5-minute gap, I didn't like. I thought we're never going to cut this. To me, we swept out an hourly high, one hourly intermediate high. I'm not looking for long straight out of that. But what I did wait for, what I saw, was I wasn't sure whether to take a trade. It's very late in the session, 10:54. But we respected the 50% line of this 5-minute gap. We had a stop punt here. And we also, I knew that we had a 5-minute bearish gap that we did end up creating here. It wasn't created before I took the trade, but I knew it would occur. Okay. Bear with me. Then I see ES has done the exact same thing. Respected the 30-second, or respected the C of the wick. Select bar here. Then we create a 30-second gap. We come into it once, don't care, doesn't get inversed, but then we get another stop hunt inside of the 5-minute, right? And we also tap into, where is it? Do we tap into 50%? I thought we did. We did. We tapped into 50% of this leg here. This leg from this rejection, 5-minute rejection wick up to this high. We tapped it perfectly, okay? Tapped it here. You see the 0.5 line? So I was okay to look for longs here. But I needed good distribution, okay? I needed some sort of CISD. We have 30-second potential CRSD here. Oh, no, back on. Then we get move up, move up. We don't inverse it here. Don't inverse it here. Do inverse it here with momentum. We get 1, 2 CRSDs. I put a limit order just about here because it was aligned with. So I wanted to get on this 15-second right, but I was too fat fingered and I didn't get it right. This 15-second gap here. So I set a limit order just below. And then we got in. And immediately here, we've now closed, or we haven't closed. Did we close it? Which candle is this? We close on the 5 minute. So this now becomes a 5 minute bearish gap, which is what I was wanting us to have a break even point. It literally surges up. And from here, I also see we have loads of low resistance currency here, which is why I was willing to get in this. Do I think we're going to come all the way here? Maybe. Do I think we're going to get some sort of move from this gap? Yes. So all I targeted was a 1-to-1, a fixed 1-to-1. And in this trade, actually goes so fast that I didn't put my limit order here, so I didn't get out, which was really annoying. So I was like, oh my god, it's going to come back to break even. So I actually extended my take profit slightly to this high. Look how close we get against break even, by the way. And luckily for me, it hit. So it was protected. As soon as we came up to 5 minute and break even. Our stops here were, our stops were a bit lower than this actually. I think maybe 50% of this. No matter what, I was aiming for about a 1-to-1, and we get it. And it's not the best trade. This 5 minute isn't sponsored really from anywhere except for this 5 minute rejection wick. But to me, I saw this as we're not going to come down to it. Okay, we should have taken these. We didn't take them, but we had this massive bullish reaction from it. So to me, these are more protected. I'm not really worried about that. We've come into 50% of this bullish leg, and 50% of this 5 minute. Good reaction on both indices, and we hit take profit. We do. It does come straight to our stop, I think. Remanipulates that, and then we get the actual bullish move. Okay. So yeah, just aiming for a 1-to-1 here, being really cautious about your break-even point. We enter this 5 minute, and probably we got a tiny bit lucky, I can't lie. But as an eval trade, I think this is a fine eval trade. I don't care. It might be a pattern trade. It was at the end of the session, but I also didn't care about that. And yeah, this was the trade of the day. Did we actually end up taking this high? Kind of. Not really. Yeah, so even from, you can expect some kind of reaction, especially when you're wicking the 50%. You can expect some kind of bullish reaction, okay? And do you think it's going to come all the way this high? If I did this, I would have lost or got break even. But I wasn't greedy. Starts my 1-to-1, and we won. And that is 2 wins, 1 loss on the week. But one of the wins was 1.6R. We lost 2R, 1R. So we're up 1.6R on the week, and we're up 0.8R last week, and then 1R the week before. The 3 weeks in a row, we've been in the green, baby. And we were up on the evals. We're probably about 1.5 trades, or maybe 1 trade. I think we've got about like 51.8k or something on all 4 of my accounts. So this is across 4 evals. And yeah, I don't care about this being unsponsored. It's shown reaction. This is shown strength. Bit of a discretional trade, but I liked it. And yeah, we definitely got a bit lucky with this limit order, I would say. Like if we took it from the 30-second here, um, we wouldn't have got 1-to-1. But again, this 15-second, I was nearly taking it here. If you took the 15-second, stops it, you would have reached a 1-to-1. But countless times I've seen price have a leg up, a bit like this, a bit like this, from a 5 minute. That's unsponsored, and you just aim to 1-to-1. There was LR, low resistance liquidity to the left. Just look at this. It's beautiful. Look at all these highs just stacked. And we won. So that is me done for the day, me done for the week, up in the week, up in the month. Oh yeah, so this month, we're up in the month. Boom. I think we're probably about break even last month, but this month we're up. So May's looking good for us. Hopefully we'll continue that, pass all the accounts. We've got one actual live account sitting at 50k because I passed it, literally gambling, I can't lie. But then hopefully we get 5 evals going, get a payout, get multiple payouts, and then look to expand. Okay, where are we now? Leave. Yeah, we're just chopping. I can't lie. It was shit price action, to be honest. But that's what happens when you move down 600 points. And it's like a New York session, I guess. That's me done. Thank you for watching. If anyone's watching, I doubt people will be just yet, but hopefully, if I do end up being profitable consistently, people can come back here, watch that I've got this far with 0 views, and it's possible for anyone. Like, don't have to have millions or thousands of followers. I've got no followers. I've got 1 subscriber, which is my girlfriend. So yeah, hopefully it's possible. I'll update you guys every day. I've recapped all of my trades for the last month or however I've been uploading consistently. Hopefully it's possible. I know myself it's possible, and I will be a profitable trader. Like I know it in my gut. I'd say I'm probably profitable right now, honestly. But I just need to prove it by getting multiple payouts and lots of money. Lots of money. But with Apex, so I'm on Apex accounts, and in order to get payout, you need I want max payouts right now. I've got payouts before that weren't max. I don't care. I'm not taking little payouts. I want max payouts, and for that you need like $3,600 on each account. That's what you need to make to take out 1.5 of each and reach the buffer of 2.1. So probably one of the best prop firms for you to technically be called profitable is Apex, because you have to put the work in, you have to be consistent, and it's very hard to get a payout. But if you're profitable, you can do it. And that's what motivates me. Using rejection blocks more, it's making more sense. I nearly took a little 15-second here. Where was it? Oh yeah, we tapped into this 5-minute rejection block here. 15-second inversion to the upside. LRLR's here. Nearly took this, but I was too pussy. I'd lie. And like 15 seconds from a 5-minute rejection block. Yeah. But I nearly did take it. And that would have passed my evals in 1 trade. But come on. Come on. I'm not taking that. I'm not good enough to take that yet, am I? But I'm thinking about it, and that's what matters. Look how poor this is. Yeah, I definitely expected us to take these range lows, or these lows here, but we didn't. Maybe we'll do later. I don't know. But that is it. I'm so awkward at these like intros and goodbyes, but I'll work on that.